Hey guys, today we're going to talk about part 2 to the Worldwide Celebration 2020. Let's go ahead and take a look at the news here. So for the most of the stuff we're going to talk about in this video, we knew was coming last night, just due to the data download that happened, as well as data mines. So not many new or exciting things happening, but we're going to go ahead and go over it anyway, and I'm going to give my thoughts on what we're seeing here. I did take a look at what we got before filming this, but there are a few things that are a little bit like, what the hell's going on? But I think for the most part, this is a good celebration. I think part 2 is at least like 8 times better than part 1. Part 1 was honestly very bad and boring and dry. But I think they're making up for it partly with this second part here. I don't think this is enough content to just outright say that the celebration is now one of the best ever, just because part 1 was just so bad that whatever. We'll jump in here. I'll take a look at what we got here. The Worldwide Celebration Millions of Miracles campaign. I love the Kid Buu art from like 2002 on there. Nice, thanks. New stages have been added to the story event Showdown, the ultimate final battle. That is the story event. Extreme Z area Majin Buu Saga is also available. Don't miss out on the Extreme Z Awakening of Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Hercules / Majin Buu Good, which we saw during the data download last night. I didn't do a video specifically talking about their EZA details, but I did talk about their pre-EZA details just because that was like sort of like the initial wave of hype that we got for it. But they are extremely good units. You guys let me know down below if you want me to do a showcase for them. They're free to play, so I mean everybody's gonna have access to them. Everyone's gonna have access to the rainbows of them, so it's not gonna be exceptionally interesting, I don't think, to do a showcase. But if you guys want to see it, I'll do it. Other worldwide events, including the Showdown on Supreme Kai's planet, Worldwide Showdown campaign, and let's make a huge Spirit Bomb worldwide co-op campaigns will also be available. New SSR Vegeta Angel, who can be Dokkan awakened into an LR, will show up in the top legendary summon. All right, so this is their first official mention that we're going to be getting this new Vegeta LR, which is odd. Well, actually, it's not too odd, because last year they did the same thing. Last year they didn't show off the androids until after they showed up in the news. And then once that happened, they did show the preview on Twitter alongside the LR Gohan getting their super attack revamp. So this isn't super out of the question. It's just weird because, like, I don't know why they're holding off on showing him on Twitter when they're just going to show him in the news anyway, right? All right, so we got a new movie, which is available every time you open the game for the first time. Then we have new missions, and this is where we're going to be able to get the, I guess, winner/loser cards. So obviously the winner's going to be getting the Goku, and then the loser's going to be getting Vegeta. This is where they do rock, paper, scissors to fight Buu, and Vegeta picks scissors and loses. So the interesting thing about this is I've seen a lot of people who say they really want Vegeta instead of Goku, and the reasoning behind that, which is very, it makes a lot of sense, is because the Vegeta Angel, he's Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel, very underrepresented in the game, and while we have like 700 fulfilling Super Saiyan Goku, so I wouldn't mind losing, but based off of what the pattern has been, it has been global wins and loses, then wins and loses, so it's alternating every single year. Last year we lost. We got the Hercule reward card, not the Cell. The Cell went to the JP version because they won. So I expect Global to unfortunately win this year, which means that we're going to probably be getting the Goku on Global, but don't be too upset because in the anniversary this year, the 5th year anniversary, they did actually offer these reward units in the coin shop. So when the 6th year anniversary comes around, like a year from now, you'll be able to purchase the other one. All right. So let's move on to the top legendary summon banner, and this is one of the things that I don't really understand the reasoning behind this. So this banner actually is dropping tomorrow. So it actually is 9:15 for me right now, September 15th, but it's like the day just changed. It's 1:22 in the morning. So technically this is the day that the banner drops, but it's going to be like basically in 24 hours from now because it's talking about Pacific time. So it's going to be like the very end of the day Pacific time. So I would expect this banner to drop at 9:15, so it's September 15th. And then I think it's going to be, what is it, like the 10 p.m. PDT or whatever the time they use. Dokkan has weird timings. But tomorrow night. And then this is the thing that was weird to me. The super attack animation of LR Beyond the Ferocious Flash Majin Vegeta will be renewed on 9/15. Please note, the Ultra Super Attack animation will not be renewed. So they're renewing the 12 key super attack, which is the final impact, otherwise known as the atomic blast, I think. Which I actually like that super, not the super attack. I actually like that attack. Like I like that attack that Vegeta does against Boo, and he like shoots the beam through his chest and sends him flying. I think it's a cool attack. Obviously, the final explosion is like 1 bajillion times more iconic and cool looking. So, I mean, I don't know how you can even make the atomic blast or final impact look like just blow you away levels of good. Whereas with the final explosion, I mean, there's a lot of things that they can do to make that good, make that look a lot better, LR worthy. Because right now, it's not. I wouldn't say the 18 key super attack for the final explosion for this guy is necessarily bad looking, because it's not nearly as bad as LR Gohan's super attack was last year. That was literally the biggest meme in the Japanese community, was the LR Gohan. They called him Zun Zun Gohan. But definitely not as bad as that. But I would say if you were to pick one of the 2 super attacks to revamp, I mean, you gotta choose the final explosion. So what this tells me is they're probably going to be saving that for a new Majin Vegeta, maybe a Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta who has a final explosion or something. But I still think they should have revamped it anyway. Because remember, last year they released a Gohan LR, the AGL LR Gohan, who had the Father Son Kamehameha, and guess what? They revamped into LR Gohan, who also had the Father Son Kamehameha. So they basically released they released one new Father Son Kamehameha Gohan, and then they revamped the SA of the existing one. So it was kind of like, I don't really see the argument of them like, oh, we're saving the animation for a new Majin Vegeta. Well, it's like they could have just made 2 different ones, because that's what they did last year for Gohan. So I find that decision a little bit strange, but okay, that's fine. New stages added to the story event. Then we're getting an Extreme Z area for the free-to-play units that are farmable via the story event. I would say it's really hard to determine if this is the case, but at least in the running, these 2 units for the best free-to-play units in the game, once they're fully Extreme Z awakened. And if you run them together, this is the introduction of the unit super attack mechanic, which basically means that if you have Goku alongside a Hercule from the Buu Saga on the same rotation, he will activate a special super attack animation that has better effects than normal super attack would normally have. And it looks like that's what we're going to be getting with the Vegeta LR as well, so keep your eyes open for that. I imagine we'll get the Twitter preview for Vegeta tonight, by the way, so I will do my best to be awake. Those Twitter previews usually end up coming out at 4 in the morning for me, and then I have to be up for work at 8 a.m. So, not the craziest. I'm not super enthusiastic about it, but got to get it done. So, yeah, these guys are very good. Make sure you get them grinded up and finished. Then we have the LR Hercule Extreme Z Awakening, which is actually already out. You can buy the medals from the Zenny shop, not the Baba Point shop, the Zenny shop. I've seen some reports of people not seeing their the medals available in the Zenny shop yet. I would just say restart your game. Maybe that's the issue. I'm not really sure why they wouldn't show up, but I would just maybe just wait a little bit. I don't know why they wouldn't show up, but I don't even know how many you need. Actually, let me check. Let me check how many you need to awaken the Hercule. So it takes 10, but that's only for the first level. Huh. Can you even check on here? No, you can't. I mean, it's gonna take it's gonna take maybe like a week or 2 to do this, because you can only buy 3 per day. I'm gonna show you guys where you can buy this. So, right here, these are the medals. It takes, what is that? 30 million? 3 million? It's 3 million. It takes 3 million Zenny each. And I imagine you're probably going to need like 50 or so, maybe 60 or 70. I don't know. But that's where you get those medals from, so be sure to do that. He's actually fairly good. What else we got? We got Extreme Super Battle Road coming out tonight, which is the first 10 stages. I don't know. I saw a lot of people upset about the fact that JP was getting the new stages, and then Global's only getting the original 10. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at the fact, I'm not really mad, I'm just disappointed in the fact that this is all stemming from their decision not to release ESPR for Global during Saiyan Day. Because if we had it at the same time during Saiyan Day, then we would get the new stages right now along with JP. It would be synced up. That's what they should have done. So this quote-unquote global shaft is a product of their mistake during March, during Saiyan Day. So that's what I'm faulting them for doing. I'm not faulting them for not releasing 20 stages right now, because I didn't think that would be a realistic possibility. They could have done it, but I didn't think it was possible, or I didn't think it was likely. The mistake came from Saiyan Day when they didn't release Extreme Super Battle Road on Global alongside JP during the combined celebration. So that made it, to this day, it still makes zero sense to me. Alright, so next we have the new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, which is going to be against Boo. And I think there's missions that are like completed in like 25 turns or something. That's a long time. So this thing could be pretty difficult. We'll go through that at some point. Then a Kai banner, then Golden Weekend stuff, and then we also have this little hidden thing down here that people might have missed. Let's make a huge Spirit Bomb. So this has no image. No, they're just like, okay, yeah, we're out of ideas. We just won't make an image for this. So this is releasing on the 24th, so in 9 days, 10 days from now. I assume that's just going to be like, use this much energy, acquire this reward. So that's sort of like community event thing. So that's pretty much what we have for part 2, and then there's also some things we can take a look at here in the news missions. I'm not going to go through all this, but there's stickers, which is nice. Hyperbolic time chamber. That's actually part 1. Here's part 2. Yeah, here's part 2. So there's meat, there's more hyperbolic time chambers, there's Kais, there's Grand Kai stickers, stone. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. And we have this. Showdown on Supreme Kai's planet. Worldwide Showdown campaign is on. Include characters from the Goku's family category or the Vegeta's family category on your team, and it clears stages from quests or events. And then I guess you have to fulfill certain... yeah, this is the winner is going to get this guy, and the loser is going to get Vegeta. They're not great. I mean, I'd say the Goku's better, but even the Goku is like not even... He's not even like a usable unit. These rewards are pretty good, though. I think you get more tickets for the ticket banner, which is nice. You get meat, large meat. That's pretty good. Get keys. I mean, everything here's pretty good. Orbs. So, okay, I'll take that. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, yeah, I think the weirdest thing out of this whole thing is the fact that they're revamping the 12 key super attack for Majin Vegeta, and they're just leaving the final explosion as it is. I mean, again, the final explosion for him is not the worst ever. But, I mean, it definitely could have used a revamp. That card is, what is he, 3 years old? Maybe even a little bit older than that at this point. So, yeah, I mean, you can let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Part 2 definitely looking a lot better and rich with content than Part 1 was. Extreme Super Battle Road is playing a big part in that. So, I'm going to be making a video on every single stage in that event, as well as the Infinite Dragon Ball History. You guys let me know down below if you want a showcase of the free-to-play Goku and Hercule, and I'll definitely obviously do some videos for the LR banner as well as a showcase once I finish my summons, which hopefully they do go well. So last year they went well. Last year was the androids. Hopefully we can we can basically remake what happened there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.